Welcome back everyone to Pokemon Desolation. Let's waste no time here. Last time, if you all recall, we confronted the Black Foxes in the Vicinine Current. And we stopped them at Fairbale Town after defeating Amelia. After, Connor ran off on his own. And we actually lost to Waldenhall at the end of last episode. I just didn't have enough time to make sure we fully defeated him, but yeah, Waldenhall is incredibly tough. I did not expect him to be as tough as he was. We're going to try this about 1 or 2 times before we decide to, try another team, because I have an idea of how I can probably beat him, but he's really tough. I don't think this is the end of the Black Foxes. I hope it's not the end of the Black Foxes, because it would be very disappointing to me, because I really love the Black Foxes. And it would be a shame for us to be introduced to Waldenhall and have him, be defeated so quickly. In story, that is, right? Waldenhall is really fucking cool. So they start with a Corviknight. So maybe we keep the original start, is what we'll do here. It's over, Garrett. You're clearly exhausted. You've lost. You may have defeated these lackeys, but you can't possibly hope to stop me. Or told you. I'm not done. Not until you tell me where my sister is. No more playing around. Eden, where is she? You're persistent, aren't you? All of this effort, but for what exactly? When it comes down to it, the bond between siblings is no different from that shared by all of humanity. Ultimately, humans are all the same. Empty vessels destined for more. Our ambition is what makes us special, yet our potential is wasted. That is why perfection is so... Shut it! I don't care about perfection or any of your nonsense. You know what I want. Where is Eden, damn it? Fine, if you think the truth will set you free, I'll tell it to you. Despite my inability to be forthcoming, you continue to think you know better. Alas, your instinct for the truth serves you well, it would seem. That girl, Eden... Of course, I know who she is. It was us who took her after all. Damn it, you... Oh, please. I have nothing to apologize for. After all, your overinflated ego is the only thing stopping you from seeing the bigger picture. You should realize by now that I don't make such decisions without basis. She was special, gifted, and far more than you could ever see. Her gift aligned with our goals, and that was all there was to it. And at that time, our focus was on the grid. A metaphysical mystery, a plane that, while related to our own, remained completely unsolvable. Without the help of your sister, one of the very few who could naturally tap into its potential, we could never truly traverse it. One of the few? What the hell are you talking about? So many questions, but so little time. The grid, of course, only served as a minor stop in the journey to our true purpose. Perfection. But she outgrew her purpose, and we had moved on to what should have been our real goal from the beginning. So we left her in the grid, where she was meant to be all along. Who knows where she is now? Eden. Damn it, you. Oh, stop. Your rage is misplaced. You should be honored, after all. She allowed us to be one step closer to the truth. Those words. To be honored. Oh, I've heard them before. What's wrong with me? Eden, I'm sorry. I should be enraged. I should have completely lost it, ready to take that last blow. But I'm not angry. How could I be when after all this time? I thought you were gone. I thought I was grabbing at nothing. I thought I was alone. Eden, you're actually alive. You're still out there somewhere, waiting for me. Damn it. This is too much, but I have to go on. I'm so close. I won't stop. Not until I bring you home back to me. Not until I say that I'm sorry. And he came so close. What a waste. All of this. Never before have I seen such a relentless trainer, and yet he wastes away fighting for nothing. Your persistence to stop me is only a symptom of your ignorance. I'll admit your friend was difficult to stop, but that doesn't matter anymore, does it? After all, it'll take more than the likes of you fools to stop me. No matter who you think you are, no matter how inflated your sense of righteousness is, you're simply wasting your time. Oh, please, trainer. I know exactly who you are. Of course, I know all about your little interactions with Darkrai and the twins. It's been pitiful to watch, really. You must think you're special, being so meticulously groomed by Darkrai just to be cast aside. When it came down to it, you were just a tool, a single stroke in the bigger picture. No one is free from that truth. Not on this plane. Not even Darkrai. After all, you've all been searching in the wrong direction, squabbling over the crumbs as it would happen. It is truly pitiful. Do you even know where we are, Velusian? This is the Vicinite Current, one of Arcanius's greatest secrets, until Astrasiel expanded south, of course. Obviously, with energy levels so high, this place is extremely hostile to common folk. If you want to find the source, look no further. This magnificent anomaly is the great tree of Vicinite. It's rumored that the energy produced by this tree permeates throughout the entire island. Can you imagine an island of this scale being supercharged almost entirely by these roots? I gotta say, this is some of my favorite music in the entire game. It actually might be my favorite soundtrack in the entire game. Even in this realm, there are marvels beyond our imagination. Naturally, this current would throw off most trainers. However, Velusian, I am not most trainers. Not anymore. You heard the stories, I'm sure. You've covered our tracks, following the foxes from start to finish. By now you should know exactly who I am. I am smarter, stronger, and most importantly, my ambition knows no limits. I will stop at absolutely nothing to find the truth. You are but another small roadblock on my path to perfection. And you have halted our progress for quite long enough. For a vision that is completely beyond your comprehension, you and your group of meddlers won't quit, will you? Your spirit is admirable, without doubt. However, it's obvious that your ignorance will be your undoing. You are nothing like me. I control my own future and understand my own destiny, and you will not stand in my way. I hoped to find a fragment of perfection itself, buried deep within the ruins beneath Fairvale. Instead, all I found was a lie. Yet I did not leave empty-handed, Velusian. This new energy, this new power that I feel, it is simply unmatched. I am not Lilith, and I am certainly not Darkrai. As my ideals, my ambition, and my control of my own destiny, it's all but certain. Can you, a mere pawn, say the same? Yo, Waldenhall is like the most interesting character in the game right now for me. Like, he talks like he's so above everybody, like he's ahead of Darkrai and Lilith and everyone. But it's the sheer confidence that has you almost convinced that there might be some truth to it. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Alright, so there's Corviknight gone. Oh, that's not what I was... Yikes. That's not what I need right now. Yeah, this is gonna be really tough. Yeah, I might just have to sack you right here, so. Oh, I wonder if you can tank it. What? I thought Larcade would at least be able to tank that, but it couldn't. What the fuck? This is getting tough. Yeah, this is getting very rough. Claydol. Yeah, we gotta take this guy down now. Oh, what the hell? I did not expect it to do that much damage. Oh, he predicted that, huh? Yeah, we're not in the good terrain anymore. Fuck, that Claydol is actually doing so much damage. Okay, yeah, it's not missing its earthquakes either. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Okay, it's just not missing any of its attacks. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. It wasn't gonna miss any of its earthquakes. Somehow its earthquakes were just, you know, fucking too powerful, I guess, whatever. Yeah, this is turning very bad. I have a plan to win, but we gotta time it. We have to time it just right, everybody. We have to time this just right. Fuck off. I need this light screen to light screen to last a couple of turns, right? Can Benimaru survive? It's literally gonna come down to the wire here.
did it. We did it. Okay, we barely won. We barely fucking won. That could have gone so wrong.
Victory offers no salvation from ignorance. How surprising. It would seem as though I underestimated you. Although it was close, you still beat me. Yet, even in defeat, I feel no shame. For is this really defeat, truly? No. This is far from over. Your ignorance will keep you from finding the truth, and thus I have nothing to fear. Indeed, the fragment was not to be found beneath Fairbale. However, that only means that the mystery goes even deeper. Far deeper than you will ever comprehend. After all, how long did you spend cuddled by Darkrai's dreamscape without a care in the world? Pathetic. Even now that you are free, you remain trapped. What if I told you there was more? That this realm, the grid, and the dreamscape all amount to nothing compared to what I seek. Listen, Velusian, and listen closely. There are forces at play far beyond Darkrai and its elusive perfection form. All of us have different motives, different ideals, and eventually you will have to pick a side. But no matter where you ally yourself, nothing will stop me from achieving my goal. I will find perfection, with or without you. Until then, it would seem that I have another mystery to solve, Farewell, Velusian.
Okay, I really like Waldenhall, because at first he was freaking out just like any other person would. But now he's like, as a true scientist would, he's actually like taking this mystery as a challenge. I think that's really cool. I think, so from the little that I've seen of Waldenhall, I think he's definitely cooler than Dr. Sigmund from Pokemon Reborn. But I don't know if there isn't really a scientist or a doctor in Rejuvenation you can compare them to, I guess. But Waldenhall is really fucking cool. No matter your choice, the reality is the same. We are but two corpses sharing the same grave. You, however, were never my intention. And it's very clear that Waldenhall knows a lot more than we think he does. Velusian, you good? Come on, mate, we gotta move. We don't have time to nap on the job. Wake up already. Velusian, damn it, wake up. Fine, we'll do this the hard way. Well, that usually does the trick. Come on, mate, rise and shine. We passed out after beating Waldenhall, damn. Oh, well, I'll be damned, you ain't dead. Color me surprised, I thought you'd be in worse shape. Wait, did Waldenhall, like, electrocute us or make, like, or some shit? That's actually, like, wild if he did that. Looks like you handled yourself pretty well, then. You ain't half bad, huh? Myself, on the other hand. Hey, I'm sorry, Velusian. I wasn't strong enough to take them all on, mate. I did what I always do. I ran in headstrong without a care in the world. I'm sorry, mate. Really. I got in my own head and I put us all in danger. I was so angry and I just couldn't stop myself. Whatever the case, I can't mope around forever, even if I lost. I know we've been fighting to hell and back, but we ain't got time to lose. After all, everything's different now, mate. Now that I know Eden's still alive, I can't bear to waste another second. I've got to get her back, mate, no matter what. This is my chance to fix things. But it starts with Waldenhall. I may not have gotten all the answers I wanted this time, but it's not over. So long as we keep pushing, we've always got a chance. They can't have gone far, mate. Let's get a move on before we lose them. Man. This tree is so cool, though. It's a crystal. It seems to be slightly more charged than the others, although it's waiting to burst with electricity. Wait. Is that? Is that... Oh. Okay, that's just looking up at the great tree, I guess. Now that tree is cool as fuck. Can I go over here? How do I get over here? So it looks like the logs are out of place, so we can actually like explore the area now. Oh, zap plate, cool. And is there anything over here? Oh, over here. 4x, wow, 4xp candy large is nice. Elemental seed, nice. There's a bunch of space around here. But probably for a bunch of like side quests, right? X special attack. Wait, what's that? Picanium Z. Okay, so that's like a Pikachu Z move or whatever. What the fuck? Is that different? Wait, there's another one of those weird crystals. Something's gotta happen, right? Well, I guess we'll see later. That's probably meant to be a side quest or something. No, not that way. Not that way. Still, I thought that, I'm surprised we narrowly pulled it out, but we pulled it out. So we just had to use every potion that we had left. Literally the last one. I was contemplating whether or not to go for a third bulk up or not, because I thought the Intimidate might have taken us down enough. But it looks like the fact that it went to a dark type worked in our favor this time. I don't know if I would have been able to live a Psychic Feigns or a Wild Charge if I even had 3 defense ups, because something, yeah, we gotta do something with these crystals at some point. That's probably a side quest, I bet. Thunderstone. This tree looks a little different from all the others. Yeah, this game is really... I remember when I first started playing these fan games, and you can tell, like... While they were really, like, cool in the beginning, and, like, I think 2015 was when I started playing these, right? And they've really all come a long way. Rejuvenation, Reborn, and Desolation. Although I think in all honesty, I've seen more progress in Desolation and Rejuvenation than I have in Reborn. But I think that's mostly because Reborn has, like, come to a close. Whereas, because Reborn, I think, finished a couple years ago. But Rejuvenation and Desolation, those have been continuing to pump out episodes. And they've been getting new staff and stuff. So, but Desolation, especially the art team for Desolation, has really knocked this one out of the park. So, I'm assuming with this place all cleaned up from the Black Foxes, that I can find this speed person or whatever. Yeah, there they are. So they were hiding until the foxes were gone. I see how it is. They were being worthless. That was easy. I truly did not expect you to catch me here. You have some speed not even Arceus above can comprehend. I concede. You win. Thank you for playing with me. Say, you know something outside of Arcania so I can stretch my legs and explore? I want to run across other parts of the region. Celia? Oh, I've heard of that city. It's home to the one and only Rosetta. She's an icon. Anyways, do you happen to know any places where I could, stay? You have a manor in the center and you'd be willing to let me stay? Oh, you're so kind. But I must say I do feel quite bad intruding and not repaying you somehow. Is there anything I could do to help around the manor? You have some speedy Pokemon in the basement and you're looking for a speedy specialist? You're talking to the right girl. I have a bit of a background in training fast Pokemon, so I'm a decent candidate. I can help with that. Once again, thank you so much. I'll make my way over there now. Thanks, trainer. Well, everybody, I think now we can actually... Now that we've dealt with Waldenhall, I kind of want to revamp my team. Because we very nearly got our ass kicked by both Amelia and Waldenhall. Which, they're both strong trainers. There's really no shame in losing, but I feel like I really need to redo my team a bit. So, and now we have the tools to EV train our Pokemon. So, let's get to it, right? Let's do some EV training now. And then I might do some, when we do some EV training, I might actually, you know... What's the word? What am I looking for? The Ranger Quest. So we'll EV train a bit, and then we can test out our new Pokemon on the Ranger Quest, right? I think that's fair. So... if we want to start from scratch. I'm not necessarily boxing all of these Pokemon. I just want to like raise some new Pokemon and see what happens, right? Because there's some Pokemon we need to raise, obviously. I always like having some variety. So let's say Blaziken would be the one we keep, or the main one we keep around, right? So we'll raise a Roselia. I can raise an Axew. Can raise the Alolan Vulpix. Can raise this Electric. Who are some other Pokemon we can raise? What's one more that we can raise? And as you can tell, I already kind of thought about what Pokemon I want to put into this team real quick, or earlier today, so... as you can tell with how fast I've kind of selected those first few. Who do I want to put in next, though? Maybe Haunter. Although Misdreavus is not a bad pick either, but we kind of need a poison type, don't we? So maybe we'll do this for now, guys. Oh. And to make things a little easier on the level 1s. Make things a little easier on our level 1s, we'll level them up. Tail Whip, Roar, Baby Doll Eyes. Icy Wind? Well, that's just better than Baby Doll Eyes. Payback? No. Mist? No. Dragon Rage? Oh yeah, you do know Night Slash, that's good. Dual Chop, it's better than Assurance. Scary Face, you don't need to know that. Slash, yeah, we'll just get rid of Scratch, obviously. Alright, so, now that those guys are raised up... Oh wow, Crobat. Hey, you weren't lying. This cavern's filled to the brim with a bunch of fast little lads. I gotta say, I'm loving the city life. Running around Selly is a whole new breathtaking experience. Thank you so much for letting me stay here. Oh, I didn't think we ever exchanged names. I'm Mira, and you are? Velucian, huh? Cute name. Oh, well, I have you, Velucian. You should take this. Yes, sir, the anklet. Angela approached me after I moved in, and we worked together on enhancing that little bracelet right there. I'm sure it'll be great use to you. Anyway, I'll be around if you need me. So literally all these Pokemon need their speed stat raised, so... we are going to start with the Haunter. And then, of course, turn that up. And as you all know, because we have these anklet pluses now, each kill gets us like 24 EVs, so you have to beat like 10 Pokemon, I guess, to get your EVs maxed out, which is nice. That's a flying Pokemon. Just occurred to me that you can fucking catch Crobat in here. That's actually pretty wild, you know, if you think about it. You can just catch a bunch of wild Crobat. What game has ever given you that? Let's see. If I find a shiny, come to think of it, I guess I could find a shiny, huh? And that's your speed maxed out, nice. Next. Yeah, Enkidu here's at a disadvantage. Especially against the Crobat. But we should still be able to one-shot anything, right? That Crobat is so fast. That's able to outspeed as something so higher level. But we're gaining speed as we go on, so... we might be gaining even more than 24 EVs from those Crobats. You're already at 128, so... so I think you need to defeat 8 Pokemon then to max out your EVs then, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing so far. So, in that case... yeah, 8 Pokemon's actually pretty fair. So ideally, once Mega Drain gets down to 7, we should be maxed out, right? We'll see. Even if we're just a little off, I don't care. Yeah, maxed out. Next. Also, I need to get an ability capsule so I can switch them over to Snow Warning. You know, that this is actually very fast. Rejuvenation does it the best because you can get it done early game, but you have to unlock them as you go. But mostly what you want to train is your attack, special attack, or your speed EVs, right? And in Rejuvenation, you can unlock those by like probably the 4th or 5th gym. So that's why I prefer that. But this, you can, once you gather them all up, it's so easy to EV train your Pokemon in this game. Got you maxed out now. Now Aragon's turn. Oh wow, Aragon's getting outsped by everything so far. Aragon probably gonna get outsped by everything, even after it gets its IV or EV's maxed. Don't worry, once you learn Dragon Dance, you'll be fine. Remember when fucking Crobats were able to learn Leech Life instead of oh wow, this is, oh boy. Aragon, you are not doing me proud right now. Well, every class has its runt, I guess. And right now that's Aragon. But he's the slowest of them. But offensively he'll have quite a bit of power when he's evolved. And then finally, although I don't know if I should do speed for Electros, because Electros is not a fast Pokemon. I don't think it's a fast Pokemon. Electros has a 50 speed. It's probably not worth training its speed stat. Honestly, it's probably better to just go attack and health when it comes to this guy. So that's what we'll probably do. Oh, whoops. So turn that off a bit. So what we'll do first is I actually do want to train the speed IVs. The speed EVs on my Blaziken, so we should have the berry person in here. Right? No, not you. So we're looking for the person that sells the berries that can reduce your EVs. Right, so we'll just buy 30 of each. Because of course we have the money to do it. Or 20 each, I should say, because we're actually running low on money. Holy shit. For once, we're running low on money, people. It's code red. We're running low on money. Alright. So, we'll actually train Blaziken a bit here. And I wanna see like some of the results in real time, so yeah, we need to get rid of your defense, special attack, special defense, and health. Alright, so yeah, well, now we can max out your speed. So right now it has 148 speed, which is actually abysmal. So let's see what happens to Blaziken's speed once we max it out. Alright guys, let's see what happens. Thank goodness these Raichu don't have static, by the way. 148 is actually really bad for a level 70 Pokemon. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's abysmal, isn't it? So it went from 148 to 177. So properly EV training it, realistically it would have bumped it up 40, but we already had 80 points in it, right? So Blaziken's actually, like, its speed is no longer an issue. Oh, whoops. Okay, so turn the Jinx set down for now. Oh yeah. No, it's you. I've introduced my own Pokemon with the ones in the cave, and they're now all training together. Also, that Angela girl, she helped me make this and asked me to give it to you, so here. This is the attack guy. Anyways, I'll let you get to business. Now, if you'll excuse me, this rock has been looking at me funny since I got here. So we'll give Aragon his Power Bracer plus. So right now his attack is 40. We'll see what happens at the end of it, right? Oh, Victory Bell. Another reason we started with speed, of course, is so our Pokemon can outspeed all these guys and not get hit. I just realized I can catch Wild Nidoking here. Or can I? Can I? Can I just catch a Nidoking? We'll investigate later. You can catch a wild Machamp, wow. Think about the concept of catching like wild Pokemon like this in the past. It just wasn't. You couldn't think of it. You couldn't comprehend it. It was just. But now in these Pokemon games, you can do this shit. Well, in the fan games, I should say, not in the real games. So your attack should be maxed out now, right? 252, so 40 to 53. At level 20, that's actually kind of a big deal, so. Next, we'll give it to Nino May here. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. I'm gonna think of it. Can I teach this guy some better moves before we... I think we can only teach the moves to them when they evolve. They can learn Flash Cannon. Interesting. They aren't going to be able to learn Brick Break until they evolve. It's when you evolve into Electros that it learns a bunch of good moves. We have to get it to learn some other moves before we evolve it, obviously. I want it to learn, like, what? Ideally, I'm going to want it to have Coil, Wild Charge, Brick Break, and Bulldoze. Or Shadow Claw. Oh, wow. Because I want to design my team actually to be pretty well, and I think the team I have in mind right now is actually well designed. And I can swap some of the old guard in every now and then, obviously. So, I lost track. Are you maxed out yet? You are. 121 is actually pretty big. So, while we're training, let's kick the music, okay? There's actually I was going through something earlier and I found out the one I liked earlier, right? Ambition. I like how it's named Ambition, so that we now know it's linked to, what am I trying to say here? Ambition, because this is the theme that's linked to, Waldenhall. Alright, so earlier we got when we were here a few episodes ago, we got the Power Lens Plus. So this is to unlock their special attacks, obviously. And then we're going to power level them with the power of Audino Trainers. This is by and far my favorite music in the game. It's just so good, and it fits so well with what happened, right? We're chasing Waldenhall through the forest. Garrett lost his cool after chiding, chastising fire gym leader's name, I forget. Connor, after chastising Connor for losing his school. So these Pokemon are going to be actually just really good now that they're going to be EV trained properly. IVs are kind of just like, IVs can make a small difference, I think, but EV training is just more in your control. I don't think you guys want to see me reset breed for fucking several hours. That would just be stupid. I mean, I'm sure some people would, but we're trying to do a walkthrough of the game. So I'm hoping that I want to get to some content before we're done here, right? Ideally, once we're done EV training, which we're actually already almost done EV training then, we're leveling them up, and then we'll level them up, and then we'll evolve them, because we should have everything to evolve all of them. Oh wow, that Vileplume actually... yeah, it actually survived. Let me do this real quick. I should have Sludge Bomb, right? I should have. Yeah, there it is. Leech. We'll get rid of Leech Seed. Oh wow, it survived even after we get our fucking... yeah, we're gonna use Sludge Bomb on the Vileplumes. I remember I used to think Beautifly was a grass type because I could learn Mega Drainage shit. That should be it, right? Yeah, that's it. So we'll lower that again. And I think we'll train the HP on the Electros. Which I don't know if we have HP or not. Thanks for giving me a chance. It means a heap. Cavern Vitality. That's HP, I think. Hey, trainer, I don't think we exchanged names. The name's Richie, and you are Velusian, huh? Thanks for giving me a wee place to work on my breeding skills. In case I wasn't clear at first, I specialize in training Pokemon that are stronger in the defense stat. While on the topic of training, you can have this. Power Belt Plus. Angela gave me a hand with enhancing this bad boy. Hopefully this helps you out while I get back on my feet. Oh, Velusian, just the person I wanted to talk to. I see that you recruited a bunch of specialists to the caverns. They've all been pleasant to work and chat with. Don't tell the others, but Leah's my new bestie. Anyways, thanks again for recruiting them all down here. It's definitely a lot more lively down here now. Here, I want you to have this. Fight Neum Z. I found this while I was checking out the cavern that Udo is now managing. I'm sure someone like you will find good use for it. Well, I'll see you around, Velusian. Nice, so we get Fight Neum Z, which couldn't be useful for Blaziken. So... Actually, we don't even need to fucking do this one, because when we fight the Audino trainers, we can just give the power thing to, Ninome. Yeah, that works. So now we can train them. These guys are all EV prepped. We can train them all up now. So we'll go to the town that we were just at because that's probably gonna have the latest Audino trainer. Let me check the Pokemon. Oh, actually, no. We'll level them up. We'll level them up quite a bit before we do anything like that. So we gotta turn the experience share on now. You should be the Audino trainer, right? All right, cool. All right, yeah, the level 65. These are the highest level Audino we're gonna find. So. Nah, you don't need Feint Attack. Giga Drain, yes. Alright, so that's what we needed from you. We'll see what else some of these guys can learn. And then Inome's health is going to go up drastically as it battles, see? Hex. We can get rid of Powder Snow for X. Aurora Beam. No, I would say keep Icy Wind for now. Toxic Spikes, we can get rid of Growth. No, we don't need Sweet Scent. Dragon Claw? Yeah, we'll get rid of Dual Chop. Well, we can get rid of Dragon Rage or Dual Chop. And then after this, we'll evolve the Haunter. I forget exactly how to evolve Electric, but I want to say it's... Isn't that just the same as Acid? It's literally just the same as Acid. No, but this is a definite, though. I mean, we want to make this a physical, though, so I'm not too sure. Extra Sensory is strong. We'll get that to cover fighting types. Nah, we don't need that. Nah, we don't need Safeguard. Dragon Dance, there it is. There it is, everybody. Alright, so with that, I believe we have a Link Stone we can use, right? And now we have our Gengar. It can learn Shadow Punch, which we don't really need. However, what we can do is teach it Dazzling Gleam instead of Sucker Punch. I don't think I have... Alright, we'll level them up some more, so... But that should be maxed out. Yep, that's maxed out now. Or wait, is it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna get more with level up, so... Ice Beam? Oh, hell yeah. Petal Blizzard? That's a physical move, so no. Dream Eater now. Coil, yes, that's what we needed. Get rid of Discharge for Coil. And then we can evolve Ninome when they learn Wild Charge, I think. And actually, I think this is the Pokemon we can give leftovers to. Because with, Toxic? I mean, we have Toxic Spikes, so... Nah, we don't need toxic. Oh, there we go. We have our first evolution, well, second evolution, I guess, fracture. Alright, so I don't know when you learn Wild Charge, but it definitely should be before 70. And if I recall, all it takes is a Thunderstone to evolve this guy. Oh, Dark Pulse? I mean, we already have Shadow Ball. We're going to use Shadow Ball against anything that Dark Pulse would be super effective against anyway. Dazzling Gleam is probably just better to have, I think. We don't need Dark Pulse. Because Dark is only good against Ghosts and Psychic, I believe. And, well, you know, so Shadow Ball. Oh, man, I don't know what to do with this one, actually. We can give it Blizzard instead of Ice Beam, actually, just because of Snow Warning. That just makes more sense. There it is, there's Wild Charge. So, let me look something up real quick. Electros. Okay, I think it's safe to evolve Electros now. Or Electric, I should say. And if I recall, it should just be a Thunderstone, right? Yeah. There we go. This guy is gonna be a monster. Keep in mind, everybody, this is the Pokemon that has no weaknesses. This is the only Pokemon that has no weaknesses now. So this is a strong addition to the team. Now, not Grudge. Grudge isn't that strong. Notice that this is a faster-paced version of what we were listening to in the forest. Now, not Dragon Pulse. Are you kidding me? Fuck that. Electros is just a very slow Pokemon, so I don't feel bad about it still being slower than this. XL. Oh, that's the first time I think we've seen one of those, right? And if I can recall, I just need to see the move deleter and then, or the move relearner, and I can teach it Crunch. So there's some dark coverage that we don't need from Gengar. So, let's see. I'm actually very interested in what's going to happen next in the story, to be honest, because I was actually fearful that this was the end for the Black Foxes. I thought that. Like, I was scared. Because, like, look at this, right? We have several, we still have 5 Gibliers left. I feel like I have, like, different motivations for playing Pokemon games sometimes than I think most people. Most people are there for, like, the collection aspect, right? I actually really enjoy the evil teams. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, those teams are, like, mid. They're not that great. But I like them, generally. Archie and Maxie, I really like them. Cyrus, I really like them. Getsus, I really liked. And in these fan games, like, they really make these antagonists just really cool and badass to me sometimes. Alright, we'll use 5 on each of you guys. Hex? Nah. Ten on you. Swords Dance? No. You have Dragon Dance, man. Guillotine? No. Alright, there we go with our Haxorus. I want to see how much experience this gives. Oh, wow. Alright, so I think it's safe to evolve those two now. So there we are, a little on Ninetales. Dazzling Gleam, nice. We can teach a Dazzling Gleam anytime. I think for now I'm going to keep the Moonblast. And then I should still have a Shiny Stone for the Roselia. If not, I can just go buy one. Do I really not have a Shiny Stone? Let me check again. I thought I did. Well, I can go buy one. That's no problem. I need to get an ability capsule too now that I see it. Yeah. I don't think I have an ability capsule, do I? Yeah, I don't. So I need to go pick up an ability capsule as well. Alright, let's keep battling this guy. Oh shit, it's that late already. I might just stop the stream after I complete leveling these guys up. And I'll probably try to, if I can, I'll try and do another stream later today actually, where we'll do ranger stuff. I expected that it would take more time to get through Waldenhall. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I thought I was gonna like fail several times in beating him, but because he was really difficult. Like, that Mega Luxray is really strong. Like, the only way I see you beating it is, like, you have to set it up to fail. One of the things I was thinking about trying was actually doing or leveling up a Galvantula, so I can set up Sticky Web on his team. That way it lowers the speed and gives my Pokemon a chance to get hits off on the Luxray and chip it down. But, you know, we did not have to go that far, it looks like, so. So your HP is now some maxed out, so nice. And then we'll put Aragon up next because they need the most XP. Haxorus is not my go-to Dragon-type Pokemon. I would have definitely had better picks than this, like Salamence, or Hydreigon even. But you work with what you got, so. I don't think Haxorus is the worst, but I also don't really care for it that much. I know there's a code in Pokemon Reborn to where you battle these trainers and then they just give you candy. You don't have to battle them. You can just, like, they'll ask them for candy and then you can level up your Pokemon through the candy, right? So, it really eliminates the grind from these games. Which to say is those games are more playthrough friendly than they were several years ago. I don't know who came up with the concept of the Audino trainers. I want to say it was Jan from Rejuvenation, because that was the first time I saw the mechanic in place. Where you know, you're fighting all these where you're fighting the Audino trainers. And yeah, they stack your Pokemon in HPs that you don't necessarily want, but you know, they also give mad experience. So I know this is mostly a filler episode, I think, aside from, you know, defeating Waldenhall, everything in the beginning. I mean, it's also training boot camp. It also shows you off the EV training, so just how effective EV training can be. We'll see the fruits of our labors in the next episode, though, when we go do the Ranger side quest, which I want to say the Ranger side quest is getting finished in this episode. Or we're just completing the next step of the journey. Who knows? Outrage? Hell no. The damage is great, but the effects not so much. Plus we have Dragon Dance to help Dragon Call his power, so... it's not necessary. I think we have enough candies now. Yeah. Alright, so this is... let's go to the city and get that shiny stone for our Rose Raid, okay? And then we need an ability capsule for the Ninetales, so that it can take effect or can take advantage of the snow warning, giving 100% accuracy to Blizzard. Otherwise, we would have kept Ice Beam. Oh, more items: chipped pot, sweet apple, Reaper cloth. Oh boy. Prism scale, nice. Shiny stone, please. Yes. Now we have our Rose Raid. Now, what Pokemon... what can I give to you guys? So... wait, Hacksters can learn Aerial Ace? Interesting. You can learn Crassknot too, wow. Yeah, we'll probably get rid of Confuse Ray for Aurora Veil. No. I don't know why I even contemplated that. I'll give Dazzling Gleam to Enkidu right now, right? Get rid of Stun Spore. Dazzling Gleam. We have no steel, which is annoying. I might, like I said, this is a work in progress. These are just 5 Pokemon I wanted to like try and work as a team, into a team and see how they work, right? Bulldoze, we'll get rid of Slash for Bulldoze. And that's what we'll do for now. So... I still need an ability capsule for the Ninetales, right? Yeah. So where's the Pokemon? The Pokemon Center's down here. $10 credits. That's good to me, man. Alright. Snow warning. So now we have Mold Breaker, Haxorus, with its attack and speed EVs. Its IVs suck, but its EVs are all maxed out, which is nice. So what we're running on it right now is Bulldoze, Night Slash, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance. Would get Earthquake, but that's, you know, that's not a TM that these guys give out to you very often, so do with what you have. Bulldoze works. Ninetales, I think this moveset's where we're going to keep it at. Blizzard, Aurora Veil, Moonblast, and Extra Sensory. Extra Sensory to check fighting types, as well as poison types. Moonblast, obviously, to also check fighting types and dark types. Then the Ice, Blizzard will cover just about, it'll cover Dragon, Ground, Grass, Flying. Ice actually covers quite a bit. And then, like I said, Haxorus is like, Haxorus can cover quite a bit. It can cover other Dragon types, it can cover Ghost, Psychic with Night Slash. And then they can check fire types, rock types, and their electric types with Bulldoze. 60 power isn't the best, but we have Dragon Dance, so ideally we don't have a Dragon Dance stack or two, which would make it about as powerful as Earthquake on normal, so that should be fine. Enkidu here, you know, Grass, Giga Drain's there to help cover for rock, ground, water. Sludge Bomb helps check the fairy type, grass type. I think that's all that poison covers, actually. And then Dazzling Gleam will help check out the fighting types, dark types, and dragon. And then a lot of, yeah, I have a lot of fairy moves on here, actually, now that I think about it. And then, of course, Gengar here is just a, oh yeah, we didn't even check their stats, did we? Yeah, so Alolan Ninetales actually has quite some good special defense. We'll change its nature to minus attack, so it can have some, it can keep its good special defense. Its speed is very good too, and then its special attack is, it's not the best, but it's not bad. Rose Raid, kind of opposite really. It has less speed, but it has an amazing special attack, and its special defense isn't bad either. And then Gengar, wow, Rose Raid's special attack is almost as high as Gengar's, and it doesn't even have the special attack nature boost that Gengar has. It has perfect special attack EVs, that's probably why. Gengar is really fast too, obviously. Cursed Body instead of Levitate is still kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it can check a lot of things. Confuse Ray to throw some things off, Shadow Ball to check the Psychic and Ghost types, Dazzling Gleam to check any fighting types or dark types that would want to mess with Gengar. Sludge Bomb to, oh yeah, and Dragon types. And Sludge Bomb can help cover for Fairy types and Dragon types, or not Dragon types, Grass types. Then, of course, we have Benimaru here, obviously, with their new speed EVs maxed out. You know, Blaze Kick and Brick Break, Shadow Claw and Bulk Up. Speed boost, this thing can just hit just about anything, really. And then I think we're going to replace Thunderbolt with Crunch on this one, and then Electros with Wild Charge. Obviously, that's going to cover water types, flying types. Brick Break is going to help check dark types, rock types, ice types. Coil for the attack and defense and accuracy boost. And then Thunderbolt's going to get replaced with Crunch, I think. Unless I find something else I want to give it. But I think we need more dark coverage, so it'll probably be Crunch. And this thing's kind of a monster. Its defense sucks, but we're going to switch the stat, I think. Probably take away its special attack, honestly, so attack, we'll give it Adamant. But its health pool is ridiculous, so. And then Levitate. Levitate is just the key here, right? Like, this is a Pokemon with no weaknesses. So I think we have somewhat our new team figured out here. So I'm going to end it off here for now, guys. I'll probably try and stream another Pokemon Desolation chapter later. So, but I gotta head out and do something right now, so. For everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching the VOD. Remember to follow me on Twitter for updates on when I'm streaming or when I upload videos on YouTube. Of course, subscribe to me on YouTube if you want updates on the actual platform when I upload a video. And then you can follow me on Twitch to watch these in real time on Twitch. Usually I try to stream at least 5 days a week. So, and then of course join the Discord server if you want to hang out and chat, build a community and all that. So, I will see you all later. Until then, take care everyone.